Talking to the president, it's not a good thing. You said the president probably is the most okay. All right, we're coming to anything you want to say, Father, before we leave you. Thank you so much.
What I will continue to do, I have already succeeded in completely demoralizing your base. You're just crying all over the place. I haven't even started. I'm just warming up. How dare you, foolish, desperate people, talk about rescue country? Joseph Boga couldn't even rescue himself. Some of you passing around, oh, cause I did, cause I that. Where were you when I was raising money left and right to feed him and fly him from hospital to hospital? Where were you all? Sitting there talking nonsense, talking about cause I ain't got no integrity. I didn't have integrity when I was feeding Joseph Boga, your God. Bunch of ungrateful people. Have you heard Joseph Boga deny that I was raising money left and right to feed him? Have you heard him deny it? He will never deny it because he knows this to be true.
Some of you thought I was never going to create something of Boga. Yeah. Because I went to counties. I'm not creating something because I want to create something. I'm creating something because we said yesterday, former president, we have a right private jet. But the Joseph Boga has brought the power is riding private jet from here to go to Louvain. Yeah. But I will speak because people exactly get some of our past to go my comfort. Spend my own money to bring him to power because we thought the road yesterday was going to be right today. Yeah. I have no regret to vote against one person here. But the people that are brought to power will regret why I have to vote for them in the campaign. This country is a better place and will be a better place. Yes, sir. But there's money in the country that we can live for, we don't need money from outside. So, but we don't want to empower people here. We say that our lawmakers, we have become lawbreakers. We have become criminals. We put all the money in the budget for ourselves and leave them out. I want to challenge some of your lawmakers. Some people say they want this senator. They're breaking all the law. The law you made is breaking the law, but you want to go up. You know why people want to go out? You're going to want to increase the time and take that shot. You cannot be a gangster, then you want to run. You cannot be a lawmaker that demonstrates the law that we made ourselves. Then you say you want to say that you waste your time. Nobody can be for the government economy. But when we can people, it's not happening, and it will never happen. The only thing they are there for, when last people from this government even say, people, don't know what I'm saying, give me 1% of what we talk. But they sit down over there and enjoy their family food because they need water. They are the person that need water, and the person that people say water. we implore our family because some people are happy. In fact, it is a time to be happy. It is not by the time when the prophet is not better. It is by the time when the prophet is better. And when you get to follow, when they put it back, they see how it's happening. And then what I'm talking about.
Flow. Wow. See children sitting on the floor. Wow.
Actually,
Back to Josiah Joker.
My president.
At first, I interviewed him and he said that he will not accept
My president.
the next. And yes, indeed, a tune that introduces the biggest conversations in Monrovia. And this is indeed an exciting way. We'd like to welcome all of you, our friends, our followers, our fans, and those of you in the diaspora. This is how we like to welcome you to yet another exciting conversation on the nation's premier breakfast platform, the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, just wherever you are this morning, honor our voice. And welcome to yet another intriguing analysis of the issues making news in Liberia. As always, there are too many things to talk about, lots of things going on in the country. And we also have a very perfect opportunity for you all listening to us this morning to have a chance to walk away with 20,000 Liberian dollars. I mean, 20,000. I was saying that. But it's 20,000 Liberian dollars. So when you win it 2 times and it's 40, and then you're talking $200 right there. But yes, today is Wednesday and it's jackpot day. Oh yeah, you win big, massive. So this morning we've come back to talk to you, have conversations with you. There are a lot of things happening. A lot of things are revealing. A lot of facts are coming out. Confessions, discovery. And whenever these things are coming, we're like, Oh, yes. When we said these things, they argue. But look, folks, I've come back this morning to let you know that sanction is coming. Oh, yeah, sanction is coming. Ec- Economic sanction, travel ban, visa restriction. And the government is in terrible hot water for torture and human rights abuses. I mean, human rights abuses of this government is being thoroughly investigated for torture, human rights abuses, mysterious killings, particularly the ones that have to do with people dying in prison cells. So they are killing prisoners for what we do not know, and they cannot tell us. They've not told us anything. The government has not given any report on why there is a surge in prisoners' death since the president took over the Republic of Liberia. But what's the menu for today's conversation? Once upon a time, we have a video confession in our possession with a young lady, a young sister, one of those that was equally used, took advantage of their youthful exuberance, used them as agents of lies and deceptions, and they were the one protesting here, causing havoc and chaos, embarrassing the image of the government while President Weah was here. Martina Konate. I think this is the first time I ever mentioned her name, but it is important. I watched a video where she confessed on two of the most embarrassing and critical issues that the Unity Party and Mr. Bwaka used and took advantage and lied and deceived the Liberian people on. And that is the killing of Gloria Mususka's daughter, Shalom Musu, the death of Shalom Musu. The lies and the conspiracies and everything that were said about those two cases, the Shalom Musu case and the Justina Taylor case. We're interested to know and to hear what the revelations contain within the young girls podcast. Something we will play and make sense of. Because this is the opportunity for Liberian people to know the truth. Some of you believe those things, and somebody told you that, oh, Jefferson Koji had what? Say a killing squad, say a death squad. They used to say a death squad, and you believe it, right? You refuse to understand that you yourself have a child, a young man contributing to his country. They concocted all of the lies, put them together, and put it on this man. Everything that happened. Oh, coach, you say the man carry people to District 13, get death squad. The man, so all of you believe those things, and some of you, those were the reasons on why you voted against the CDC. But they are coming out with their confessions. So this morning, I said we're going to suspend everything. We'll share this one with the Liberian people for you to listen to them. Then we will all start to make sense together now. So we have that here. We'll endeavor to connect with Mr. Koji on what he makes of these things that are coming now after the lie, and use those lies to put him on sanction. Right? A young man put the man on sanction for no reason. La all over the place. Right? What is the Justino Taylor case? What is the Gloria Mususka's daughter case? They say Valitele. Oh man, Valitele. When you used to see Valitele that time, you'd be like, when you sit down with some of them on KHQ, you see them talking as if to say they saw Valitele enter the house. People can lie in this country. You have to be careful. They can lie on you. You will finish dying before the truth can answer. So that day they're going to kill Valley Tele for nothing. Then Banana Valley Tele family, everybody there for nothing. Unity Party. Baka is a wicked old man. And that's why you see a whole government yeah, also down chakla, no here, no tea. So wicked that brought him to power. Wicked, sick, selfish, bad, terrible, disgusting old man. That's who he is. But that we will talk about. And the other issue, Waka attempted to defy his unpopularity to prove us wrong and indicate the contrary. But guess what? Yesterday, the Waka decided that he was taking an unannounced tour on Benson Street, the heart of Monrovia. You all know Benson Street, where right from Sasuk supermarket, where these groceries, vegetables are being sold. Right there, Benson and Macklin Street intersection, very jammed. But we don't know what happened. Just as it was natural. As soon as Baka was coming, all the people being decided to leave the place empty. Liberians turn their back on Boakai. We will play you the video and make analysis. You see the commentators screaming and begging to cover it up. They say this was unannounced. This is emergency. They want nobody know about it. How can you? Just trying to make it feel like, oh, you don't have problem in the fact that the plane not parking, people not cheering and all of that. Say they think it was surprise. A surprise. In fact, the person not even thinking about it, just surprised. Yeah. Hey, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Abu. Good morning to you, and let me say good morning to following us this morning on our live Facebook feed, and to those of you using maybe your phone to listen to the radio, or maybe your radio or whatever medium you're using to follow us up this morning. Let me say good morning to you as well. It's good to be back here just a day after I resigned. You imagine how many calls.
So how was the resignation? How you feel to resign?
So it was just something that I thought yesterday. Because normally when they break like that on the morning of April Fool, you have too many persons still open up their minds, will be open, and they'll be elected to that. So I thought, let me just come have our show, then we leave in the evening hour, when everybody are done with that.
Then you resign. So but they say April Fool ends at 12 May. So that when you did in the evening hour,
yeah. No, but I still had too many persons that called me up on yesterday until late on for my use for my small phone had to run off. So I'm back here. I'm good. What you saw yesterday was just something. And one smart person is council. She saw the post. She said, "Jelly money now." So I'm back here. And it's good. Abu and I we back here together. So to all of you worried, to all of you that were worried, all of you that called me up on yesterday, hey, I'm still here. The Liberian people, I owe my country. I have to stay here. Living at this time, Abu and I, and any action we take, posterity is going to judge us. Leaving you people at this time, then it means we are aiding and abetting what is happening to you. So because of that, that's why you see we can leave our beds. Imagine waking up 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock to get ready just so you come here. And yes, that's where we are. And Abu, one of the newspapers or several of the newspapers, banner headlines are reporting search and seized or arrest.
I come in want to you
by the court against the regime speaker.
Exactly. So put it on the page. So those watching we see, and folks, kind of help us share the live, your contribution, and that's what we always appreciate. All of you that join us in our live is to basically help us. The support you can give us is help us share our life.
So we
if you're in 10 chat room, share in all the chat room that
we currently have 32, and all we want is for the 32 to share at least two times. So once you
because
share two times,
we have a big news. We have a big news to break this morning, hey guy, and We're going to do that at the close of the show. Let me put it that way. So for those that will remain consistent, are the ones that will definitely get it. Will be the first to get it, and trust us. Even as we are sitting here right now, the regime is panicking because they made all the effort yesterday to and we have told them, so look, don't waste your time on talking to us about compromise because we are clear. For us, we are clear. We're moved by our conviction. We are moved by our conviction. So this work we are doing, we're not just doing it because say, oh no, so that somebody have to appreciate us or somebody have to see us relevant in what we're doing. No. If that was the case, we would not be here. Absolutely not. But it is out of conviction. And it is that conviction that's driving us. It is that conviction that pushes us into taking the risks that sometimes when you see, you say, but of course, that's what it is. And don't bother yourself, say, oh, you come in, talk to people like, oh, say, oh, my man, don't bring out your mama, Don't bring out story. Just stay in your lane and watch the play. Because there is no mercy and no compromise. I can tell you plain blank. I do not care. This old man is a wicked man, is a devil. And this man, we will remain standing. The thing about the devil is you have to remain consistent in rebuking the devil no matter what they do, no matter the temptation. Sure. You have to rebuke the devil, remain consistent and demonstrate that you're a child of God and you believe in God. And because of that belief, you do not care about the devil's temptation. So the brother say, oh, we'll do the other one, we'll do the other one, we'll do the other one. We ain't get time for it. Because you're all devil, you're all wicked people, you're all killers, you're all thieves, rogues. Your records are there. I just told you this morning. We ain't gonna bother calling your name, but you know what's up because one email had already started dropping in their boxes. They already started, and they cannot deny. The few of them, right? Emails have already started hitting them. I can tell you that for free. You think you're coming wrong, gangster paradise and go scot-free? No way. The your lie is being uncovered right now that your real time coming. But let's give her some money and see how much of you out there are willing and prepared to be part of our winners this morning on the show. It's *799 *70 hash. *799 *70 hash, and you're good to go. So yes, let's do that. Okay. The more you play,
this morning is not play. 20,000 is not play.
That's correct.
Your president said I want to buy yesterday. Did not spend even close to 2,000.
I'm told he asked for change somewhere. I'm telling me that the man where the man asked for change.
That guy is fake. He's sincerely fake.
I know that cucumber, he asked for. Then my change. That one, I hold that one on you. Because that chuba, then the other man put all the money in the budget, you put in your car. How the people will celebrate you? You're so mean, selfish and mean. The money, they're not your own money, sir.
He actually learned that from we are talking about stopping and buying. You notice that we are doing the course of the election.
No, normally presidents will do that, right? Even when presidents are traveling, like probably going in the interior, right? The small villages, the towns, right? You can make stop, and then the people will be there. You greet them, but when you greet them, you shake their hand.
At least when you're stopping there should be a new breath to that people. You can go
correct, and then the people can know that the president was here, and all the villages when Ellen used to travel, that they always get money in the car.
The president stopping yesterday to purchase from those marketers over there did not change anything about normal people buying. They see where Abu and Hagar can go and make a stop and buy pineapple or whatever that Jehab Baka bought yesterday.
But right,
so nothing changed.
if the president comes on your table, right? In fact, as soon as the president leaves, you say you tell your packet in
Then
there.
you-
For that day, you're okay.
No one is supposed to interact with.
But as soon as the president left from there, guess what? I drove there when I bought pineapple from the scene. Almost just stay there asking for customer to come. That means her day not set.
But what they there for? If they, I say, if they boys, they don't refer to us.
Folks, so be playing the cash giveaway,
yeah,
right? And make
yeah.
money. As soon as the team send us the frequent draws, we'll give us some money. Or what you might call it?
What you call it? What you
I will swear with the coyote. I will swear with the coyote. My man, you play at this moment.
Where is my
Swear
guy?
with the coyote. The man said, so that mean believing
The
coyote.
one that made me to laugh through the weekend was the one that got put in your mouth.
La la. This too is Liberia. But guess what? These are the rescue people.
No, they message independent now.
Rescue them. That one ain't see. So God is about to turn their bazooka back to them. And that's why, look, I appreciate President Weah, right? Just keep in your corner. Forget about it. Nobody come and say, oh, that President Weah did it. No. Your own people turn here, man. And the men say, you're not to independent. The men come and dig in your. Yeah, go tell the man money.
I will swear that. So are you calling for a refund of your payment?
Right, I guess.
I need a refund, but we're on air when Kevin Devin called the people at the election commission. They try and say the money cannot be refunded. So that I'm waiting there using that the wrong campaign. I was sweating with the black country.
How much you pay so much to come and use it on camera?
People were down in the country. When I'm happy, then you will not go. I will swear that.
So they made very fast.
Big parts in the country of Africa. Y'all bury them. Up the record. Y'all will bury big parts in the country. I feel it's trying to black out here. Y'all will suck.
Yeah. So yeah, what I want me. What I mean, like you? Oh, but he say he's trying on county and calling God in again.
I will swear you with the black county. So are you calling for a refund of your payment that you did for the serial registration? I need a refund, but we're on air when Kevin Devin called at the election commission, and they try and say the money cannot be refunded. So that I'm waiting there using that the wrong campaign, I will swear you with the black county.
So that money I get a simple out of wrong campaign.
People were down in the country.
Oh,
when I'm happy, then I will swear that. Big parts, y'all bury big parts in the country. Y'all bury them. Up the record. Y'all bury big parts in the country. I feel it's trying to black out here. Y'all will suck. Man, now we know.
Oh God. Hey, rescue that really, how you call it? But folks, I mean, this is it. This is what you have, and this is what you get. And these are the people that were telling us what we should do, what we need to do in the country as a country, blah 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 blah, and all these things. But here are we today. We're in a mess, big mess, right? So you see that the man you're calling speaker, your so-called majority bloc regime speaker, right? Another empty-headed buffoon passing around in illegitimacy. You think we respect these people? These people who have elected to disrespect our constitution and the country? You don't respect these people? This big-headed buffoon calling himself regime speaker, right? The man lacks the capacity to manage family affairs. The court is the one that coming in to settle his family issue. He ain't a wife. The man who cannot even take care of the man is so irresponsible with family thing, he can't hold it together. The court. They put his GMC, the stolen car they brought from Morocco and came. The bushmeat. They put it there. The court say going for the bushmeat and all the properties. So I are passing around. Look at the quality of human being. The people then you may whole speaker or you're trying to make speaker of the country. How y'all can make like look like song on a dump side. Let's song on a play tall country. Eh? You gotta get the best and give leadership to them. That the same way you made your win again, you made Darius Dillon senator, whole senator of country, pie run to all this smoke, pass around, drink, how they call that other dry drink, and talk loosely. Man, I do not support these things. I believe people must reach the pinnacle, and there must be a standard set for leadership, that our leaders will be held in high standards. But look at the caliber of people we are pushing for senior leadership role in the country. Look at Boakai, a former beggar, man who begged his life for living, spent 40 plus years in professional service, but could not manage himself and his life and ended up being a beggar. Right? Such a man cannot come back to be leader in a country. To be leader, you must demonstrate the capacity to manage yourself, your family. And then you start to take community-based initiative. From your community-based initiative, your track record and the references that people make, then the society can start to see you as a servant leader. But you go take, right? Society degenerates and promote them and make them leadership. A failure, a colossal failure in Boakai. Fill his life, fill his family. His wife had to escape his house. Disgrace and shame. You have to beg. President, we have to help his children get a job around here. After many, many years, could not do nothing. You went and brought that man, main president. Look at what is happening. He's indebted to everybody. Indebted to drug dealer, indebted to money launderer, indebted to traffickers in persons. Right? You're with June. They didn't want to joke. Go to Ministry of Labor and Ministry of Justice. They own their neck. They're trafficking human. They're just selling human beings in the country. Labor has become a transit point. It's selling human beings.
And Liberians, as we speak now, there are Liberians among several other countries, African countries, citizens that that have been trafficked.
But that's what I'm telling you. June,
yes,
the report coming out. They coming pull Labor on blacklist,
saw the video
on red list
of the guys calling for help. And Abu, it is terrible. You know, these guys. Our country is bleeding, and when you have a country where the president only believes he should be worshipped, and he believes that he is the law and gospel for the country, then it becomes terrible for the common citizens. Abu, look at how our country is running as we speak. Look at how things are happening. The ones that the government is supposed to pay attention to, government is not paying attention to them. Government is only interested now in initiatives that got money to give. Like that's why you will see them or prevailing on motorcyclists to register and insure their motorbikes, because the government know that it will put money in their cover.
and then they chase them out of the street.
That's why you see government don't have
Muda session seizure, man. They come here arrest you for lack of
the government is not interested in students' welfare. You cannot have a man who call himself the regime speaker, who has failed. This guy, since ascending to that regime speakership, he has been involved into consistent violation of our laws. He has been disrespecting the laws of our country. Evidence of the fact that today the court has issued arrest warrant, seizure as well. This guy is terrible. You saw the video when he ordered men security officers, the other police officers to break in the cars belonging to Representative Yeke Koluba. These are undemocratic and uncivilized action taken by this guy who called himself regime speaker. And that's why you see today, Kun 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 fought with his tooth. Kun fought with his blood and everything to ascend to that regime speakership. And Wakai, as a man who himself is not in the interest of the country, did not even look further to see as to whether this man was coming with the heart to help transform the country. But no, because he himself is not in the interest of the country.
But guy was looking for puppet.
Somebody who can, who he can push as a puppet. Somebody who can just approve whatever. That's why you heard Kun himself said it. Kun said, the government, no government can allow a speaker to come from a different party, and the government must ensure that it produces its own speaker, that any other thing that will come will pass easily. And that's why you see today our country is being like this. They have to spend over 500,000 to purchase a vehicle. This car, Musa Belete said he got the non-bulletproof tail, and he said he paid 245,000 for it.
Okay, so let's recognize some of our guys.
Yes, some of our Facebook followers.
From there, we will take war will come stopper, and then when we come back, we go into our discussions here this morning on the Freedom Morning Rise and Freedom 87. It is 7.9. Yeah, just same for cat. So
let's recognize some of our Facebook followers. When we come back, we call some of our frequent winners. Then we start up first here to see whether we reach the threshold, then we can do the major draw. We start up first. Augustine Musa. Augustine, good morning. You did not say anything. Yes, you're watching from YouTube. Mohammed Balo. Mohammed, I'm watching. Mohammed say I'm following from Brewerville City. Good morning, Mohammed. Otis Barkley says great. Semwano Ray says, I am following from Logantown, Broad Street. Good morning. Cecilia Massacre, watching from Norway. Chelsea Firstborn Yaya Kruma says, good morning to the Freedom FM family. My name is Yaya J. Kruma. I'm following the show from the western region of Liberia. CDC Papi Success Keita for Life says this morning, good morning, Freedom FM family from Dupertro. Rescue turn to big excuse, manage your expectation for 2029. Papi says that. Venetius Junior Bar says, watching from Nikru Town. Abel C. Outreach. Abel says, good morning to you, Abu, and my dear brother Gonda. I am following from an unknown area this morning. Yes, you ready to be from unknown because, James Lamy. James says, good morning, brother Abu. Amara Jala Kamara. Amara Jala Kamara says, good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia family. I am following live from Brussels. Move on, guys. No turning back. AVLC Outreach again. No weapon fashioned against you guys shall prosper. The Almighty God your back. You guys are the light for us and the common citizens. Still blessed and have a wonderful show. Amen. Lee Nangwechi, former superintendent of Sino County, says, very good morning, my distinguished gentlemen. I'm watching you from Greenville, Sino County. You know God doesn't like ugly thing, I think. The book of Proverbs 14:3 says, in the mouth of the foolish is the word of pride, but the lips of the wise shall preserve them. This wicked and devilish people that call their selves government will confess all the lies they told against our president and government, and history will judge them. Lee says that. And Sue Coleman says, I am following from the economic freedom fighters of Liberia. At least you got a regular follower from that NRO. J. Augustine G. Herbst. J. Augustus G. Herbst says, good morning, my dear brother Abu M. Sharif and Hagar Gunda. Mark Kura says, good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia. I am watching or following live from Ganta City, Nimba County. Brother Abu, want to thank. Okay, when you say one, I think you wanted to say one thing in life is that when the brain is not working, the body suffers a lot, and that's why he says. Andrew T. To Andrew T. Andrew T. Nangwe says, "Good morning, Higa and Abu. I am following from Thumbs Up Community Car." Oh, my man, you run away from the play. I know you to be from. Peters Emmanuel is washing. Johnson Dole, good morning, guys. I am washing for my New Jersey resident. Junior Sikwai, good morning, my best two show host. I am watching from Bartnersville. Good to hear you guys. Zanso Yimpan says, "Good morning, family. I am watching you guys from Accra, Ghana. Good morning, dear brother." Abu Bakar Sharif says, "Good morning. I'm following from Claratown." David O. Johnson says, "Hi, guys. Thanks for the good work. I'm watching you guys from a Popo corner in Minneapolis." Leo Emancipator Gonkor says, "Good morning, Freedom FM family. Good to be glued to my radio again, listening to you guys." Pitex Emmanuel says, "Good morning, my Freedom family." Okay, James Junior Sequel again says, "Good morning, my." Okay, I think we read this comment. Okay, Abubakar. So Massa Famule says, "I'm watching the show from Brussels, Belgium." Julius S. Do, the final comments, the final text, Facebook comment here says, "Good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm following from ELWA Rehab." Folks, at 59 persons watching, we want you to continue to share. At least each of you should share it two times. Let's start off 61. Two times. Each of you should share it two times. We want to hit our normal 700, 800 or 1,000 viewership this morning. Then we start up the hardcore conversation right here. Crime Stoppers Liberia, proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise. Let's take a word from our partner.
It's about music. There are crowds in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime and report it, don't take law in your hands for the right authority. Tell it can't take care of it. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see a human target, you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. My part of report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it before they go. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it before them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sign.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
No boyfriend, no worries. Do you want the professionals to fix your car, or do you need an original spare parts for your vehicle? Well, worry no more. Macabre Garage and Spare Parts on the bypass opposite Orange Head Office is that place. At Macabre, we provide the following services: mechanical, technical work, computer diagnosis and scanning, key duplication and programming, air conditioning, alarm system, and body wagon spray. We also sell genuine and generic spare parts for Range Rover, Mercedes-Benz, Suzuki, Chevrolet Tahoe, Nissan and Mazda, and most American cars. The good news is that Macabre has its head garage in the Bronx, New York, the USA, where we have a huge stockpile of full synthetic mobile oil that is very good for your vehicles. Some of these oils, when used, can service your vehicle by itself for up to 4 to 6 months. We have gas treatment and fuel injector cleaner, original from the USA. We can get you any spare part for your car in Liberia from America in 4 working days, even if we are not the one working on your car. We also order spare parts for other garages in Liberia. We have a tow truck service. Get in touch with us. Just call 0778-324-567, 0778-320-366, or 0778-324-566. Macabre Garage and Spare Parts, Liberia's #1.
Thanks a lot, Crime Stopper Liberia and all of our partners. And so we're back. So let's give out some money to frequent players right here on the Freedom Money Rise. This caller, this call is ringing. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is Freedom FM. You're live on the radio. What is your name, sir?
My name is Humphrey.
Okay, Humphrey. Our system record shows that you are a very frequent player of the cash giveaway. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So we just sent you $1,000.
Okay, thank you. Thanks very much.
So you received the money, right?
Yeah, I will check it. I will check it out.
Yeah, please do. And today we're giving out $20,000 so you can try your luck.
I will do it. I will do it. Obviously, I will do it.
Okay, Humphrey. Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, that's Humphrey. Let's move to another frequent player and give out additional $1,000. It is $1,000 in appreciation. Folks, the real conversation about to start. So he got them papi me on blog me say that me go pass around there and go out for change. I will go out for change. Go out for change. Boga get traffic. Oh man, Boga go buy it out go for change. Hey Boga. Change? How much so much that change? I'll go there today and go ask the vote. How much change Boga go have? How you go buy pineapple and cucumber with the people, then you go out the vote for change? But anyway, you ought to be giving Liberian poaching that they give you free job. Nothing you not show, nothing you not do. Free job they give you. Right? And you think you can use propaganda to chase you some of y'all run away from their country. Because the embarrassment will be all over your run away from their country and stuff. But yes, we'll come and talk about that. We'll come and play the video. He got your cue that video there. That a Benson Street video. So this person is not picking, and then we're going to look at the dashboard we're watching right here. So in a moment from now, we'll do our first draw to pay the first $20,000. *799 *70 hash is exactly what you have to do. But folks, the reason why a brief passing conversation about the president, because we're talking about the head of state. Observing, in fact, there are instances where the president convoy has been booed at, right? There are instances where the president, I mean, even in Lofa, when the president visited, the president is passing and people are doing the regular things, right? Something has not been too right and usual with this president, as we've always known and seen in time past. This president travels to Bombay regularly, and he passes through Douala, densely populated Douala, right? All of the time the president has passed through that place, we've not seen that citizen and cheers along the roadside where you see people standing. Not even all of the time, but at least once a while we'll see these things. So the president passes there like any regular human being. That means there's a message in that a lot of you will not grab, right? It is indicative of the president's unpopularity with the people. It's indicative of something among the people that is not too impressive, and they feel like, let him pass, man. Who get time? Or say he pass, let him cross our road, go do our doing. Or say he pass. Because when he's passing, they made the play low so fearful. Yesterday, what I saw in Cinco, it is reminiscent of the Taylor era, right? When Taylor used to pass, when Taylor is passing, they will stop the traffic for minutes while Taylor stay, and this is exactly what they're doing with Baka now, right? Because they created the thing, even with all that. So they have created that kind of scary picture and make it look like, oh, so when Baka is passing, you're there, and you were here doing Taylor Day, you just remember, you say what? But then something is going on. The country is not normal. Fear, panic. Look at the police people, how they were just shoving people off. Get on the side. And children trying to do the whole place. And I just saw people standing and say, but what going on? So, hold up, the president coming. Then the guys will put gun to the car window. Standing. For long, we see that kind of thing, like, bro. For very long, we see that kind of thing, like, bro, it's happening now. The president has grown so unpopular so very fast that his president does not even shake a chicken. The president is running. Chicken doesn't even crow. It doesn't even signal, because when chicken crow, that means something important, bad will happen. But the president comes there, he passes there. Even the dog next can be eating their bone, licking it. They can't even live for their head. Least to talk about the human being living their business schedules, still turn around. Maybe you buying car along the roadside, you hear the siren, then you turn your body, you need the car, you look at it small. No. Everybody can be doing their own thing. So we saw the president there yesterday and see the spaces on the road, the whole place, there are more empty spaces than the human beings you can see. Look at the chairs. You guys just play the video. Let the people see what we are talking about. Oh, yes. This is signaling of something. There's a message in that. This is supposed to be a rescue president leaving his office and going down in the heart of the city, and it's being rejected in this form and manner. A rescue president, right? What did we see of Traore of Burkina Faso? Not even in Burkina Faso, but in Ghana, when he went for the inauguration of Mahama, Traore was hailed and celebrated by Ghanaians in the streets of Ghana. But this man, in the city center, look there. Watch the video. You see all behind there.
Good afternoon. This is an impromptu stop.
Asking the people
His
for
Excellency
change.
Joseph Boakai made a stop on Benson Street while departing. Good afternoon. This is an impromptu stop. His Excellency Joseph Boakai made a stop on Benson Street while departing on lunch this afternoon, and he's right here on Benson Street. He's purchasing some groceries. The president is here with a team, and they just happened, by the way. He decided to stop here and pay a visit here. We're on Benson Street, Central Monrovia, with smiles on his face, interacting with his people. His Excellency is here. And he is also moving this way. He's speaking, and we're a cheering crowd here, cheering for His Excellency. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is just an impromptu stop. His Excellency Joseph Lumabwaka made a stop on Benson Street.
Just an impromptu. Is it necessary?
Grocery sellers here.
It is not, but because it's embarrassing, so the commentator has to be saying,
ladies and gentlemen,
it's just an impromptu. It's just an
and I'm here.
What it means when he says impromptu?
Go live.
Yeah.
And we have sharing crowd.
It means the atmosphere was so unimpressive and embarrassing for a rescue president, right? Marching in the heart of city center, and it's being rejected by his people in this manner. So it has to be indicating that the reason it is like that because it's an impromptu, ladies and gentlemen, it's an impromptu.
So the president is here to purchase, to buy some groceries.
It's like John Dramani Mahama,
happy to see the president?
Right, going down Accra Market. And all the people on our street turn their back. Then they say, it's an impromptu. Nonsense. Yeah, you see, I mean, look at the way they're even clapping their hands, reluctantly, the way they're talking, because they want him to banner. You're not seeing that extra, enthusiasm in the people. And yes, a leader, a whole president stands before yourself.
So the president can buy for you. How you making your feet doing?
Yeah, there's a reason. The president has emergency. He has pre-existing medical condition. So normally they will always have more security for any eventuality. Then they will grab him. And just in case they won't fall down, the whole infiltrate the plane. So you always have more than 8 to 10 bodyguard around him. If you have deep body man you're showing, and that man there to grab him and you won't fall down. Yeah, that you see you walking the statue. Like the man, remember the tree, muzzle. And that thing, he will grab the man and kill the man. He's moving. The man always close to him.
And people are all over on top of the buildings. And we're about to leave now. So thank you for calling. This was just a brief stop.
And
this made here on Benson Street.
He could not even stay long.
Going. So wherever you've been following us,
look
this
at
is
the
executive man
in the buildings.
But we came live
even Ellie everything.
Benson Street
people
here in Central Monrovia. We're leaving now.
Right? Of the building, or even the store in their store, they can't.
And made some purchases.
And people say, everybody stay in their store. You see the guy that just walking regular. The men doing that regular walking. They even know that. The men really care about what happened. In the heart. So and that's the only thing they can say is an impromptu visit. And what did we say? We said the president is so very unpopular.
My country is an interesting comedy movie.
It's an impromptu. My people, you don't blame all that impromptu. That just brief visit. My people.
Very hard to explain.
When a president shows up.
Okay, yeah, so if you notice from the video, somebody tried asking whether, I think the same guy doing the commentary, as the citizens, the president came to the bathroom here today, how you feel about it? The people did not respond. Did you notice that?
Yeah, but let play, let them hear it.
So the citizens can hear for themselves. Is it the president came to the bathroom or what?
The market women, yes, say, all the ones that come by, then I will get your chin, you go. Say, how do you feel? The president has come to buy from you. We're not talking nothing.
Good afternoon. This is an impromptu stop. His Excellency Joseph Walker made a stop on Benson Street while departing on lunch this afternoon, and he's right here on Benson Street. He's purchasing some groceries. The president is here with a team, and they just happened, by the way. He decided to stop here and pay a visit here. We're on Benson Street, Central Monrovia, with smiles on his face, interacting with
Monrovia can look
his
at
people.
both
His
camera.
Excellency is here.
No level of interaction was there. The
Nothing.
president stopped to buy.
And he is also moving.
I don't know.
This way.
Well, how you were people not there? Yeah, that's what he's saying. But we're watching, we're not seeing interaction. There are more security people around him than
He's speaking in a cheering crowd here.
The president did not even engage
Sharing
the
for His
market.
Excellency.
The marketer to say, "Oh, how much for this?"
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is just an impromptu stop. The Excellency Joseph Imabwaka made a stop on Benson Street. He's interacting with the grocery sellers here, the women that sell vegetables and groceries on Benson
When he
Street.
left from down there yesterday,
And I'm here, and we decided to just go live. And we have cheering crowd, applauding and singing songs of praise to His Excellency. We got one exhibited supporter here asking for pineapple. So the president is here to purchase, to buy some groceries for you. Are you happy to see the president?
yeah, I been to the president. Get on him. But was he ever popular? It wasn't. It was the lies that were popular. Waka as Waka is not popular. He's an unpopular man. You are the people, ordinary people, or the president, whole president. I mean, that's a big thing for president to leave office and come to your selling place. How you feeling?
So the president come back for you. How you making your feet doing?
The news they were looking for them. The news you were looking for, but they didn't get it. So the second time he asked the question, it was like, Andy. So you want to add the prep boy, you get it.
He's moving and going. And people are all over on top of the buildings. And we're about to leave now. This was just a brief stop. His Excellency made here.
They always get brief stop. President get brief stop. Centrally, when they Central Monrovia, that is Central Monrovia.
Going. So wherever you've been following us, this is the executive
market paddle.
So we came live.
What the market? They're going to go
Benson Street.
People get it.
Brief stuff.
It's just a brief stuff. But guess what now? To tell you that it was embarrassing and it did not generate the necessary
news that they were looking for.
The executive mansion page has not issued even one line about the president purchase from vendors, or how they call it. So the president support to local vendors.
Baga
you go out for change.
Baga is a serious prank.
Somebody said yesterday, the rescue government Bwaka is the actual human definition of April Fool at Bwaka.
They mean a prank. It's a serious prank. Have you noticed?
April Fool.
Yeah.
Somebody
said we can't be fool again because we already have somebody who is almost like an April Fool and is always with us, so we can't be fool.
So let's take a few calls and see whether Librarians agree with.
Yeah, so we're asking the question. The president, how was he feeling?
When Ellen used to pass Douala to just go on her farm and things, you see citizens land the street and be clapping, our man, Bwaka can be passing, nobody get them. Putting their babu can be sucking their teeth. They lying, can't lie. Look at the car in Ryan. And 1.2 million, poverty all in their face. The old man was standing all to the most there, begging. They didn't even pass there to say, oh, they may get your car, disgrace. 776-104-104-086-500-104. Let's make it interactive and hear from you. They kind of thing, yeah, I know. Whole president President left his office. Say, oh, let me go buy from the old man. And they see old man and go buy from the ask the old man and oh, the president come buy from your higher feet.
And all they were doing is to just encouraging saying you can buy. And like when you started asking for a change, I say,
hello. Yeah. I'm fine.
Thank you for the release, Moses Clever in a joint presentation number 6.
Moses, does this not look like a rejection to you if a president moves in the city center and the people refuses to embrace the president and cheers him or her?
Some also said constant number that this president is not serious on this president. And people say that, this is Walker is one of the serious president, but look, different Walker want to compare himself with former president where it was just where they put a massive crowd. Not to get with that. So you want anything for them, we are doing our time, you want to do the same thing. It's the same thing, people come and say, walk up over even all this. That's okay, this is the
Okay.
Then
asking for change. Point back from that point, asking for change. Hey guys, you get it. The video up person we have went to the prayer. Yeah. Go ahead from Cloudtown. So soon it appears Librarians are rejecting President Bwaka. Hello, good morning. No, we can't continue this one. Let me take this. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my name is Ibrahim, and I'm calling from the client.
Go ahead.
You see, Librarians today, Librarians just brought it upon themselves because of their own greed and dissatisfaction. That was lend us to somebody. The papi just behaving as if to say you put your grandpa in the hall, the way they can get old, they can just do things out of the way. That's how the papi behaving to this country then. Librarians sitting down now, they are regretting, we need Joshua, we need this, we need that. Let me tell you something. Joshua will remain the best president for this nation, and he will always be. The papi is a shame to this country. And there's no need, I think, we president. We should just go for something else instead of having podcast.
Okay. Good morning. Even on. Good morning.
My name is Dr. This question is like a child who is one of the personal impact of this country doesn't have a leader. If this country has a leader, you will see it for the beginning. How will you go to market and buy from your citizen requesting for change? Yeah, for me, I don't have a leader. So this seriously speaking, I don't have a leader. I only ask people for this. Yes, there's so much things here to come to our thing so that our president can come back here. My president is just my name here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good morning.
This is S. Bayoga David, and I call you for my resident in Conwell. I want to open your eyes to something, and I want you to do that investigative journalism. The first thing is watching that video, you notice that it was a setup. That was a test to know the people's resolve as to whether that issue resonated with the people.
So they are going to test that whole car thing.
And I think he's right about that, Abu.
Yes. So can we say now that it was rejected?
When the president is celebrated, you'll see people running from all over the place to waving to the president's office. The next thing is what I want you guys to do, take your microphone, go back in that area, conduct an interview with those people. It will surprise you to hear the reaction of the very people that were kind of calling him to come and buy their market. Remember now.
Oh my God! We lost the brother. I'm trying to get the President Weah video so that we could also show former President
Weah video when he went.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abu Shari. This is Mohammed Bonzo Fana Jr.
Go ahead. Chris, you got it? Go ahead. Hello? Hello? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What is going on? Good morning.
Morning, Edmond.
Edmond, the embarrassment has taken the street. The street rejected the president. The Baptist deacon was rejected, face down.
Yeah, he's trying to prove point, right? You guys were the ones that put the president on the street. Because when you say repeated that the president has been rejected by the Liberian people, he is not popular with the Liberian people, and then bringing in a vehicle. So he went to go text that yesterday. Mind you, he drive past that red light when he was leaving from Burnley to come back, and all the impression was when you were passing, people just were sending looking at him. So he wanted to prove a point yesterday. That is why he took himself on the street, forgetting to know that this one car news is up there. Then you take the same car and go to the Senate and say you are going to go buy for them. But here is the funny thing about it.
Then you go buy now, you have for tea.
Yeah. And Shasu or supermarket is right up the street. I thought we moved it. I entered that place one time, we are there. When I brought to pay the car, I said, sharing. The other one got to do my payment away inside. The same person, we are one, he is talking there one time. Everybody that was in there buying, he paid for all of them. So he said, you are the one that was coming, I'm going to tell you, say, go and back more. So that's what you do. You take $500 to be able to manage somebody. That's $70 that don't even cost $2,000. You request it for your change. What does that suggest? Meaning, Walker is far for the cemetery. Walker is far for doing all of being protected to the people. But because we are continuously along with you guys, because of you guys continuously harassing, informing that he is unpopular for the cemetery, he are going to take the water. But the way he will back and take the water is to reverse some of his executive decision that gives the Liberian people that will be okay for him. But we were the one that caused him to go on the street and he got it resolved. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Higa.
Good morning.
My name is David Gallagher. I know you from the community. I'm one of the common citizens of Nigeria.
David Gallagher, the president went to test his $1.2 million vehicle, and the street rejected him. What do you think?
Eventually, you were rejected. You know, Abu, the man is that he can do a judge reality. You cannot squeeze love out of people. Love is something that you can earn. You cannot force it for the people. If the people don't want you, they don't want you. No matter what you do, the people don't want you. Waka has been rejected since last year. So the rest of the 5 years that is remaining, Waka knows very well that he has been rejected. It's just Kula who wants to make news, but she knows very well that can I even make one laugh out of it? Because they were rejected vehemently yesterday. So I want them to offer their council community next time so that she can start in next year. Thank you.
Let her go West Point. Try Boga, you can go West Point. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to Freedom FM family, and good morning to you, Abu Sherry, and good morning to Brother Hika, and good morning to all fellow Nigerians on Radio Land this morning. By the way, the introduction, I'm Efanso A.F. Kamara. I to join this conversation this morning from a peaceful village to be pursued. Transformer community will still get relatively old. Thank you very much for the topic of discussion this morning. That shows this satisfaction that Nigerians are not happy with the leadership or with the government system. Because if your father leaves the home and go out, then have gone to look for food or look for the justice for the horse. Then when you see your part, you'll be happy. So if you see your part, then you're not really happy with the president who also that. Anyway, president is a bomb that people will be turn on.
Oh yeah, people will be excited, but we were surprised to see that.
Asking people to take the message. So that's so great that people are dissatisfied. They are not happy with our women, our mothers, the market here.
Okay, thank you very much. More Liberians.
There's a federal calling from Nicholton Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all my concern was that woman. The woman came here to suffer her in the country. I understand, man. I've never seen a president pass somewhere that nobody even waved their hand to that president. Yeah, the woman had not seen it before. Let me ask this brother, and I said him right on the steering room, but that probably pass. Black.
Wow. So we want to do a comparison, right? So this is the latest public street visit of the president coming in the street to interact with the Liberian people after purchasing $1.2 million bulletproof car. Two of it. You know, I'm told it's supposed to be 3 in fact, but are 2 here now. So Eugene, what you say? And then we'll play former President Weah on Decoration Day. Where is popularity?
Where people want to move?
In democracy, popularity is what you use to define legitimacy. But Eugene, go ahead.
Yeah, Abu, thank you so much. My name is Eugene, and I call from Capital Bypass. Abu, I'm not a journalist, but this is my first time to see for a high-profile personality to appear somewhere and the journalist asking the ordinary president how you feel.
Not just high profile, but the president, the head of state.
The president of the republic. Because what I've been following, people just rush to the press and speak to the microphone.
People be dancing. You see the woman putting a lapa down. Everybody, spraying a lapa and dancing.
Yeah, exactly. And I saw the president putting a hand up, but the hand couldn't pass by even hand.
No, the hand by against it on. Oh, yeah, go. Yeah, the game is go.
I don't know what about that.
The hand up, correct. Go.
Abu, put into apologize to Liberia, man. Put into apologize to Liberia.
I apologize. You talking? We're coming chase the ball hairs out of time. But you get that one. Let's play President Weah, former President Weah on you see what we are talking about.
Where people personality, where people went to move, comparing it with where somebody went to buy.
Yeah, organic citizen support reaction to the sitting. And Jeremiah Kun say sitting vice president. So let's see the common citizen.
Let's sit right and see the common citizen, right?
That's the common citizen.
So we're not getting Good morning, folks. Samuel S. Scotty bringing live coverage from former President George Banner. We are staying true to a loved one.
Right. So this is it. For those of you that are watching,
we're not hearing the audio because we're having some difficult time getting out.
Good morning, folks.
The audio will be good. Yeah. Right. The man go to his man grave. The whole place.
Good morning, folks. Samuel S. Scotty bringing live coverage from former President George Banner. We are staying true to a loved one. Grave at Timavere Cemetery.
No one that went here already performing with your own grave. We're talking about when you even see the one right here, marching coming. Everybody abandoned their grave, they follow behind the man. Preso. People president. But I don't want a cartel president. I got a cartel president. They want a people president. It's just a cartel of liars and thieves and strip looters. They don't want make their own president of Baka. Amos.
Morning,
Morning, Amos. We have a president that the people are rejecting already in no time.
Abu, I'm afraid. What I saw yesterday on that video, I'm just asking the Liberian people to just remain calm and just allow this government to end and continue, even though the Constitution gave Liberians the right to impeach their president if they are not governing the right way. But I think that aspect of the Constitution have never been tested. If so, then I think we're in the 1847 days. But as we speak, our generation is on a serious threat, and we just have to maintain the peace right now to where we are. Students go in the street to demonstrate. They are tear gas, they are beating. Peaceful citizens go in the street to protest against stuff that they know is not right. They are tear gas and beating impossible kill. That's the reason why the national legislature, through the House of Representatives, is being muscled, because this is what these guys wanted to happen. No accountability to the Liberian people. That's why the representative house is in chaos today. For nobody to get account to the Liberian people, because that's the direct representation of the people through the house. That's why they get our house looking like that today.
Okay.
For them to do whatever they wanted to do to the Liberian people. So for me, I'm only appealing to Liberians. We should not revert into no major violence that will destabilize our country more than this. We are almost like we are in war right now as we speak, because for our president to go in the street, I mean, it's man. Thank you guys, man.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amos is cracking a great point. Yeah, hello. Yeah, who wants more here? Morning.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Wisdom. I joined you from Bonaifa.
This is a sign of trouble.
I can remember when the church I was to buy Qatar for a Roman woman to sell Qatar right in front of the I think you were in Lofa. When the president went to go buy Qatar, woman wow, everything was thrown away because the last month in the presidency, people were voting on outside. The director on TikTok.
Yeah.
On TikTok is the incentive you see it.
Everybody was dancing, jubilating.
Yes, but
So the cartel president was rejected. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Okay, this
Who are from West Point?
Yeah. West Point, man. Everything. But man, that's something I don't come West Point. One job, I think I come West Point. But now the man can just say that I just come West Point. Great thing, I face me West Point. They want to come West Point.
No, you don't be doing that. You don't be doing that. All I want that. Nothing will miss anybody. You see, that's why I think it must crack the whole thing, and then we'll transition to why all of the other issues are happening. This is not the president Liberia wanted. It is clear. Liberians were rallying and prepared for we are second term. The nation was prepared and ready for we are second. This is a fact. I care less about how you feel about it. Right? The cartel connived, they lied, and incriminated the republic and its leadership, right? And stole the election. This is what they did. Look at Nimba. Julius there went to do pre-election or whatever sample, and voter survey. Look at the numbers. The voter apathy is huge. And the reason the people gave it is disappointment and frustration.
And people have even started releasing press statements that they will not vote
Yeah.
because they've been
On the record, the numbers, if you go on Julius' page, the number of participants in his survey in that kind of densely populated county is so discouraging. And but on the number of people that spoke to him and told him that they will not participate in the election and they have no interest in the election are way more overwhelming than the grand total, the aggregate number of participants in the poll. It tells you something. This is not the president. This is not the government the people wanted. The cartel imposed this government. The cartel itself is disappointed now, and they're fighting back. They're fighting among themselves. But it's troubling when a president is being publicly rejected like this, right? It is a scary moment. This is a kind of environment where you see when something happens, the citizen can cheer.
Like it was in the case of the police and the AFL.
Correct. Right? This is the moment where you see, for example, right? And God forbid, this is the moment where when something happens, the citizens can cheer like there is some kind of military and stuff. You see the citizens getting the street and cheer for the military because they have somebody on their head that they do not like. This is a clear rejection, Mr. President. You have to work on this one. Don't allow same getting keep misleading you and they're destroying your legacy and your government.
We want us to continue with our former president Weah's video so we do a comparative analysis of the two visits.
Yes, we will do. Look at yesterday. The guy took taxpayers' money, right? Instead of providing, the government accused the former president of taking EPS card, right? So when Mika has a chance, Mika must be providing clarity and fight to convince the Liberian people that what they say, these are the facts. Unable, you take an ill manner child, a child who and stand there and uses government time to be cursing. Ministry of Information has turned to the new cursing ground now. They can't address anything about the country anymore. They go there every other day. There's a Mika press conference is done to curse President Weah. What kind of country is this? But guess what? These people were buying vehicles for them from the budget. We're paying them. And they're not working for the country, but rather their only job is go and curse President Weah. Anyway, we will leave that with the Liberian people to judge at the appropriate time. So let's continue with the video.
Let's continue with former President George Weah's video right here. Let's see this. Yes, we do.
The media doesn't have the need again to go ask the citizens how you feel. The feeling of the citizens are too much already. So now the media wants to go to here you can describe how the citizens felt and how the citizens received the president. So as a journalist on the scene, you already have information on how the citizens feel about the president being there at that moment. So there is no need. You can embarrass yourself again. So how you feel about the former president here? People are expressing to tears, to celebration. They're expressing it. You already know. You can go and write your story now. So but now you want to talk to the man himself. How he feels about being received like this. Right?
Not so real because bringing live coverage from the super guys. The thing of it is to meet your wife this morning.
So he has left the cemetery and they're coming. You see, The nuclear, everybody living the entire community. This is a former president in a country where the regime president gets rejected by the cartel president, sorry.
In this kind of case, what makes it difficult for journalists is you have to be walking with your back. So imagine walking with your back and people behind you.
But you keep it slow. You gotta go.
Yeah. This is raw expression of admiration and love from his people. But when we go business street, my team. Go business street, go out for you pop and you out for change. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, how you doing?
Fine, let's hear you.
Oh.
What is your name? What is your name?
Yeah, come
Jote? 2 weeks?
I said Jote.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Kabadi.
Well, I voted for Joseph Baga government.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, we believe that we need a change, right? But people have to analyze certain things.
Mm-hmm.
For me, to say certain things won't go down well, you know, respect comes from the power. You said, they're not Joseph Baga man or farm money. I don't think it's necessary. We know that things is, you know, like down on the missionary.
My man, I'm not Sunday school having here, my man. Hello, good morning. Morning. Yeah, morning. Go ahead. Yeah.
Everyone in
But I apologize to your family. I'm not issue, my man. I think all I want to say. But some people can get too personal. Yeah, apologize. Finish. That electoral decision you make it, you make mistake. Finish.
They both say cooking baby food.
Yeah, that's not issue, my man. Yeah, well, yeah, finish. That election now. You said your food, they both fool you. The other man can't bring preaching. Wait, Sunday will go to the Sunday school. You can't talk about the other one.
Okay. Where?
I can't remember talking about my empower money and the money. I would not different radio station you're listening to.
So I want to say one thing to the Black people. We have seen the lapses of the government. We have seen the missteps of this father-led government. And we are not seeing the rejection from the people of Liberia, to the current government. We are seeing how the government has decided to support the people of Liberia. And the president who was back in the garage have not been convicted by a few counterparts, high luxury cars, building luxury houses. Those things that yesterday that we criticized today is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I just love the way the Liberian people are treating this man because everywhere he goes, he's being rejected, he's being booed out. And the one that they rejected yesterday, whom the thing that now the cook and cover other things is being celebrated. So I just want to appreciate the Liberian people, and I want to call on all members of the National Progressive Action Movement on the note that come April 12th, we all should mark at the manipulation of democratic change and for the common time.
You will pay for that announcement. That announcement you're doing, you will pay for it from the business office.
That common people announcement. That common people announcement, my man. Yeah, all right, Baba. That common, hey, common people.
All right.
Common people think we can help them to it free for the other people. That one they gotta pay. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, you guys. Abu, how you coming on?
We are fine.
Yeah, this is Maurice Katama calling from District 11.
Mm-hmm.
District 11.
Go ahead, Marty.
Yeah, okay. My brother, I watched that video yesterday, and the video that my brother used the veil he used to enter in the party headquarters. And I offered to after the prayer, a past guy, just to get a view. Let me tell you, brother, you need no security. I can remember how they call it, the late president of South Africa, Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela told leaders of Africa, you needed to purchase the heavy guns to guide you. You wouldn't need to be loved by your people. I saw that yesterday, it was just funny show.
You don't need extra security. That's correct. You don't need people love.
You need to be loved by your people. That's all. They will protect you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very
Let's
much.
talk to my CC right here. My CC morning.
Good morning, let's get for the prayer. Then God bless you. Oh, hey, God. Look, mercy me and do that household thing.
So you mean you popular
so you want to take the challenge? You want to take the challenge? You want to go Benson Street today?
My CC, I will send you money so you go Benson Street and go buy. Let that cameraman be behind. I want to see you and the president who popular.
But you and who say you're coming for the debate, you don't even come for that one. Then after you want to challenge. So you believe he's scared of you?
All right, so it's an open challenge for you and Husi on Friday morning, 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. You come the claims and counter claims about the vehicle the president using. You can have the debate about it. Husi, if you follow it, it's an open challenge. All right, so I hope Husi can call this morning to confirm the invite. Then yeah,
me are supporting Masisi. Masisi, I'll be on your side.
All right.
That was that funny.
You understand? You buy a for you.
But the man asking for chin and I gave people something. The man who asking for chin that I want to give somebody something. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you, man. But you get my support. When you debate who, I'll be cheering for you, man. I'll be on your side. So we'll see. We'll get one of people on your side. We'll get one of people. So yeah, man, is our leader and teacher. We'll make we'll make sure. But folks, these are the issues, and sometimes when these things happen, they have background. You have to go and look back and see. But here, I come and put that girl video here before you go to that thing, right? The way the people came to power is what that's causing all of this. The president did not make his way to the presidency through honest conversation with the Liberian people. They lied and deceived the Liberian people, and these truths are coming to light now, so the people are becoming disappointed by the day. Growingly disappointed. So the disappointment now is the reason why you're seeing this early rejection from the people. Because you profess to be what you're wearing. So the people feel like you play on their mind. You all remember that fateful day. War was going to break out in this country because of that. Men sat on whatever platform and moved people in the street. Thank God that the police and the security under we are exercise democratic restraint in the face of all of the stress and the danger and the incitement that was going on around here. If the police were going to be brutal like Gregory, no, Labo was not going to be here now. For nowhere. Quite the people, they block the street. That fateful day, Justino Taylor. Only now, this young lady has come to confess that it was a lie. Justino and her own boyfriend made up story to come and lie and say she was held hostage somewhere. They raped her. They did this. They did that. Complete BS. Some of you believe that thing. Some of you left your businesses. Some of you left your schools. Some of you went there in anger. You're just all in the street. You're disrupted everything on the Tottenham Boulevard that particular day. That was one. Global Musu thing. We sat down here. We made no. We say y'all let justice to take its course. Look at the young lady. She has died free. Just because they wanted to defame the Weah regime, they were killing even their own people. So imagine the child of Musu case, Hagar, right? Killing their own people and putting it on and lying on officials in the government to make the government unpopular. So now, are you understanding how these mysterious deaths were happening during Weah time? But it was the United Party folks that in the morning will share the video with us. They will kill the people and they will dump it somewhere. And then in the morning, they will call their media people to go pull camera there. Mysterious death. How did you know? The facts are coming, or more will come out. Hagar's going to play this video of the woman own confession. Nobody, she's doing a regular thing. She came to confess. She said, me, I won't clean my knee. Because of her faith, her background, she knows what it is to lie on people. Every suffering that Koji and everybody they lie on going through now, they are collecting sins. She knows that. So you want to come and clear herself. God forgive me. Valley tell her, you forgive me, Allah. Check up on the WhatsApp. God forgive me. Valley.
Mistake.
I beg you.
When Charlotte Musu lost her life, we saw people sitting on Spoon Network telling the Liberian people that they get substantial evidence. They got recording, they got messages to prove that Jefferson Tamakochi was the one who sent Valley today to go and get rid of Global Musu Squad. Unfortunate, This poor girl lost her life. Shadow Musu lost her life. And today, the same people who were fighting the case, they are in power today. One of these people who sat on Spoon Network and talk nonsense with confidence. I talk to some of these people personally behind the scene. They make me believe that they get evidence that Jefferson Kochi was the one who sent Valitre to get rid of Musu Scott. And today, the rescue government is in power. These people are no longer talking about coming to prove anything against Jefferson Kochi or against Valitre. We witness or exceed a year in this country. Once somebody went and kidnapped with their boyfriend and lied and said they were raped.
Are you hearing it?
Taylor. Let me say to them,
her boyfriend.
Valitre, brother.
She's in. This girl was in. They're the one was protesting to be wearing black.
Is divine.
They're not on the road.
I want to openly apologize to you today on my platform for accusing you falsely. You had nothing to do with what happened at Global Musu Scott Company. The people who get evidence against you, let them come and prove it. Enough is enough when somebody will just jump up because they want to get political relevant and just create their own story at the end of the day. You ask them to come prove it. They will not prove none to you. And you know why the government lost that case? Because CDC, they mind their emotions. Oh, because you were accused. Our government were accused. They just went, they jumped.
Yeah, because you lie on the people. So how do we not mind? You say somebody
jump up.
Somebody
they sentence that woman. She and the four defendants. They was to leave that case open. Don't touch Global Musu Scott. Don't touch our people. Leave that case open for the Unity Party government to come. Let them be the one to investigate that case. But because CDC and their immature behavior today make the state, we lost that case.
We'll still open that case.
I want to openly apologize to Valitre and to Jefferson Tamakuchi. When may you vet my statement, may you vet here, go and prove to the court, the people who were sitting on Spoon Network. Later, I got to know that whole thing was just somebody that came from the blue moon to just come up with that statement. Everybody started running away. I dare you, nobody, all the people are making big mouth on Spoon Network. None of them get evidence to prove that Valitre was the one who entered in our house to go harm Shalom Musu. None of them get that evidence. I challenge you today. The government are in power, that the government you offer to come to power. You'll come and prove it.
Open challenge.
Still, Liberians, we don't learn.
17 months.
We don't learn. We saw Justina Taylor lying on social media how she was raped, how she was legit, could not with her own boyfriend, what she used to follow for them to go on operation. At the end of the day, that same foolish Justina Taylor. What I do want to go protest. I allowed that on the quota I did.
You're listening to the story.
A few people are just coming to protest. At the end of the day, they walk away.
Giving your reason.
What is going to happen? You know how many Google people and I lost their life. People get money. Then I me work from a poor background. Now me the one with that like bro will sing. What is going to happen? Nothing at the end of the day. I want to openly apologize to Jefferson Kochi. Jefferson Kochi, let me tell you this today on my platform. Why are Martina Konate dead to you? Valitre you, if I were going to do it to you, I was never going to forgive you. That one of my weaknesses that I always say this on my live project. I don't know how to forgive. When you do things to me, hello, how are you is enough. I will just let it be. I don't know how to forgive. Everything that we went through. When I went to Ivory Coast, when I came back, I told my leader, we were how many like they were about 7 or 8 on the call. I said the condition I met Justina Taylor. Justina Taylor so emotional. But I want us to be careful. I said because I'm afraid that one day Justina Taylor might say that we was the one who sent her to lie on government.
And you think you
If people can bear me witness, it was after I returned from Ivory Coast on the sea,
so
just
do your
in
fire
a
presidency.
nonsense.
Nobody looking at you. Nobody thinking about you.
When we got on the call, because I noticed when I went in Ivory Coast, I was moving with Justina from hospital things. Then I started noticing a lot of contradiction in Justina Taylor. When she said the person today, she will say the person tomorrow, she will say the person. Why are Martina Konate dead to you? Validated you. If I were going to do it to you, I was never going to forgive you. That one of my weaknesses that I always say this on my life project. I don't know how to forgive. When you do things to me, hello, how are you is enough. I will just let it be. I don't know how to forgive. Everything that we went through. When I went to Ivory Coast, when I came back, I told my leader, we were how many like there were about 7 or 8 on the call. I said the condition I met Justina Taylor in. Justina Taylor is not okay. But I want us to be careful.
Blah, blah.
I said, because I'm afraid that one day Justina Taylor might say that we was the one who sent her to lie on the government. If people can bear me witness, it was after I returned from Ivory Coast on the sea, Justina Taylor nonsense.
Nothing they can be talking. One fun day will come outside too. All the
when we got on the call, because I noticed when I went in Ivory Coast, I was moving with Justina from hospital things. I started noticing a lot of contradiction in Justina Taylor. When she said the person today, she will say the person tomorrow, she will say the person day after tomorrow. So when I came back, I was like, we need to be careful because Justina Taylor myself one day on her platform or to somebody that Heron Costa was the one who sent her to lie on the careful. I said this on my on the call. Leader were on the call, Mother Winifred were on this call. I don't want to call the other people they need because I don't get time for them anymore. But I know
things for a part.
I and who were on the call. You understand? And I said it. I said we all need to be careful. And I even hear from my mouth. Then one time you heard Justina Taylor, right? Justina Taylor said how we could not with the government. We wanted to get rid of her. When we Ivory Coast, it led it like that. Liberian, we don't learn from our mistake. And me I want to openly apologize to Jefferson Kochi today. Jefferson Kochi, you are an orphan. I lost my father when I was coming up.
Wicked liars.
I know how it takes for you to grow without one of your parents.
Ordinary people
What more about two of your parents? I want to openly ask you for my sincere forgiveness today.
Why?
Please forgive me. I tell God will beg you.
Spirit of all those people
we did too much in this country.
That you knew about.
All in the name of
that spirit can
getting justice.
The spirit can be there. The people, the dead body, the spirit can be there. All human beings can be scared to come
relevant, or they wanted to travel, or they just wanted to say something. I'm a Muslim. I'm not big to ask for forgiveness. When I realize my mistake, I will come openly to ask for forgiveness. I don't care. I use my phone. I use it. I'm on Facebook buying for me.
I'm a Muslim.
There are people on Facebook buying for me.
You doing that fast now?
You understand? So when I believe in I believe my conscience more than any other person. I'm not too big.
But when you get it kind of evil thing, the spirit can be getting very with you. The Holy Spirit be flocking you.
Valitere is like an uncle to you, but you help to destroy your own uncle.
Destroy your uncle. So let's give our money. Let's give our Liberian people. You heard it all for yourself. This is where we are. After this 20,000 I'm giving out on *799 *70 hash. And then I will endeavor to speak with Mayor Koji. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Abu. You're live on Freedom FM. What is your name? Sema, as S-E-L-M-A-H. Flomo. F-L-O-M-O. Okay. Sema, did you play our cash giveaway this morning? How many times? 3 times. Yeah. So you spent $600. Yeah. Congratulations, you won 20,000.
Oh, thank you.
Have you won? Have you won before on the show? Oh, really?
We more than 15 times?
Tell us the categories you've won, the different categories you've won.
The 20,000 is more than all the other ones.
Oh, well, Sema, man. So, Sema, you have been adding the list better in the era. Sema. Okay, but this is it. 15 times the message you have won the 20,000 more than, so let's say they may have won the 20,000 but 6 or 7 times.
Yeah, I think he's next or
He should be more than that.
He should be more than James Lamy.
No, he's more than James. The man's talking about 15 times. 15 times. A little we've not taken notice. That's why I decided to ask in the morning, and this is it. So you two, right, can be our next winner. But this is open confession. This is Martina asking for apology. So let's use Martina as a representative. I think the Bwaka people will have to ask for national apology because they lied to the people, they fooled the people. Once they didn't do it, that what the president, you know what I mean, for president to make 12 travels, official travel, he bring father at home.
Anyone having Vanitella's contact, please send it to me or Abu, please. We want to establish contact with him. He and former Mayor Koyi as well. So
yeah, Mayor Koyi tried calling me this morning, but and then I'm calling him back. You know, the phone is ringing, but let's see, right? So she realizes that she has to come and ask for forgiveness because what you would do to God, that one, God is all merciful. But the one you do to your fellow man, you have to find time to ask that man for forgiveness. He or she. Martina is aware of the scripture. So Martina says, they remember that the Pharisees will be dealing with me 2, 2, 3, 3.
And I think she was just fair to her.
Yeah. So they think, yeah, I can't sleep on it. Let me go and ask for public forgiveness. Right? And yes. So the same things they did to do time when they're trying to unpopularize Samuel Kyan do in this country. They will put their bodies in the street all over the place. It's the same thing they did to George Weah. And today they are confessing. They kill people. Gloria Mususkat, if Liberia and your friend Bwaka deny that soul, man, we not watch African soul, man. I don't know what Charles Musu no spirit. The spirit gotta be tormenting the people because the spirit knows. Apparently the spirit not start, but it can be coming small. When the spirit torment you, and acting high, so the spirit now can make you crazy. Yeah, make you sepsi. Anything you put your hand in, it can't do well. It can't go from da. And these spirits, you know what it means for the president to travel from all of the country, new elected president. The whole 1 year is spent traveling. The may not bring father at home. You know what I mean? It's spiritual. A lot of innocent souls die in this country. They lie on. Look at poor Valitele. Poor Valitele. Put the man in mess.
And she also now recognized that in her podcast. She said it. But back then when she was lying, you know, politics is bad. And I don't know. All of these things are things that are bringing curse upon our nation. Because whenever you fight for something and you fight against the will of God intends to punish you, and that's the punishment that is spilling out to even the common Liberians.
And God can speak through people. You know, from President, we are organized a program after the Eid to celebrate with the Muslims in Monserrado at the CDC haircut. So he made a statement, and the guys try politicizing the comment the president made when you see President Weah is a man that speaks with wisdom. Like, and, you know, vision comes to him, and sometimes when he says some of these things, it can sound common. It can be, you know, make him be something common, but it can manifest. Former president, we are said, as if to say he had clued on something, warning or sending a kind of caveat to the Muslim faithful that look, let me paraphrase, that you have to be honest and fair to each other. Those that can lie on other people have to stop. Those who can go take things for people and then they do not deliver it, they got to stop. All the things the man were preaching on it. Let me just say, bam, in no time, the comments of the president, the vision, the Holy Spirit talking straight in Martina Konate. The next moment she said, say, I won't come apologize, I won't come confess. You know, I'm a Muslim. And the thing that what we did to Valley Teller and Jefferson Koji is not where I won't come to say, my people, you're sorry. We lie on the government. We lie on them. They told us to come and lie. Justina Taylor and her boyfriend Konaf. They went, they chose, brother, he said, chose body. The sufficient bot. Then they finish, they come around, they concocted the story, so now they say, and say, oh, somebody rape her, she days, they almost kill her, this, that, blah, blah. Just last, you couldn't even understand the story. Everything you want to make to unpack the story, they will just make it complex. They will just tango, eh. When you ask him to understand the tango, eh, you're true, your boy, we're not there, who know about it. We are joining, say, oh, I could you send dev squad, they want to okay for what? Gloria Mususka, okay, Valley Tele, poor man, even, state living to put his life together and something, say, oh, the man or higher, in fact, the man enter, the man has never been to Mususka, you know Mususka, say the man enter Mususka and went to go kill Mususka, unfortunately,
Abu, we said
look at the kind of lie.
We said these things, but people could not listen. You know, when things are planned, premeditated, and people want to add upon it, you sometimes, when you are smart, you get to understand these things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Gloria Mususka lady, prior to the real incident, she had always raised false alarm.
Mm-hmm.
She always raised false alarm, so it grabbed the attention of the public. So when it got to the point now, when they get her to lose her life, then it to her, it proved a point to her. Mm-hmm. So this was what the makeup and the setup was like. Let's continue to say this so that when it happens, people already know that the government.
Exactly.
And the fight is, people who pour these things on the government could not tell us whether or not, what was the instance upon which Gloria Mususka would have been haunted or was haunted.
Nothing.
So what was the case? Was Gloria Mususka involved into anything concerning the former government that you think warranted her life to be taken away so evidence could not come up? All of these things were set up. And many of you, it is reaching to a point now that some of us, we say this, and this is one thing that encouraged us to come back behind these microphones, especially when Liberians acted ungrateful during the course of the elections. This was one thing that encouraged us. You know why? We knew that it would have come a time when we would be vindicated. What all we were saying, and many of you were calling us Bella Draven and calling us all sorts of names. This is the point that we knew would have come. People who you consider before, who were then your heroes, are now coming up with evidence substantial enough to prove that what all they did, what all they said before was lie. And we sat and said these things. Mm-hmm. But by then you could not listen. And this is the point we are. You tarnish the image of our country. You spoil the names of reputable individuals. Yeah. You fought, you gave names.
And President Baka then will go to America and say, dead bodies on the street. Mm-hmm. People are being killed. This, that, security this, security that, not knowing he knew about the things that were happening. When the people who were supporting him to be president were the one concocting these lies. So I'm about to pay out additional money. He got loyalty, loyalty players $2,000 each for our loyalty players. So keep playing star 799. We still have much time. There are a lot of time here. A lot of money can be given. Star 799, star 70 hash. So I've actually tried calling Mayor Koji. If we can get Mayor today, we'll get him tomorrow. But this is important. Today, the young man is on sanction for these lies. These were the report. These were the things Justino Taylor and thing they took. They carried to Allen White them. They lie. Sylvester Grace Baden. They put together the lie on Koji and other people. Today, the young man is on sanction. Cornelia Crab took by lie that Koji carried death squad for her in District 13. Now she is sitting as deputy in the mansion.
Yeah, Deputy Minister for
Right?
Administration.
So why is she not bringing the evidence and proof for Koji to be prosecuted for what she said they wanted to kill her in District 13? Why are they not? All those of you in District 13 that believe that thing that time and say, oh, they carry machete, they carry gun, they carry this, lies. So lies. And then you think you go Benson Street, Labrampo will go clap for you? Who you think you are? Common liar. So you go on Benson Street. Then Labrampo will jump. And then, oh, the man I come. Oh, I will deal with the devil, man I come. I will deal with the devil. This is where we are. It's troubling. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You're live on Freedom FM. Yeah. What is your name, sir?
Assemblyman.
Sam, you are a regular player and of course of our cash giveaway, correct? So we've sent you $2,000 as a loyalty player prize. Have you received it?
Today?
Just now as I'm talking to you.
No, I haven't reached me. Let me check my phone.
Check your phone, my brother. Check your phone. So that is it. Right? The people lie about everything. And we're gonna play Martina for the last time, and then we just go straight to you, Labrimpo. You said you can confess to now. Some of you
will also speak to somebody who have been around Vanity Tele for a couple of times. They came up together. Somehow they had engagement. So we will speak to him as well. Amos Morris is one person. The guy know information about Vanity Tele. When Banga fell, he said something happened, and we'll talk to him on that.
And man trying to put a lay life together and stuff. Bulu, the whole he never been to in your life. He even know. Say that the man go enter the hall. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm fine. You're live on Freedom FM. Hello? You're live on Freedom FM on the radio. What is your name? Smith, we send you $2,000 as one of our loyalty players. Have you received it? You can play the cash giveaway, right?
Yeah, the last hour of this Korea, I played about 48 times.
But ain't you not win before?
I played about 48 times.
I know. That all the total time you not play there, but I say, oh, ain't you not win before? Yeah, but for the 8 time you play now, everything you play on Freedom too now. Okay, from the time the company come to Labroad, for the 8 time you not play. But anyway, just check the loyalty 2,000. Check it up, yeah? All right, my brother. The day you bump it, you will cover all that one. So yes, Martina Kunate, my brother, please play Martina Kunate again. Let the people say listening. Some people just joining. Their friend just call and say you can listen.
Network telling the Liberians people that they get substantial evidence. They got recording, they got messages to prove that Jefferson Tabakochi was the one who sent Valley to them to go and get rid of Global Musu score. Unfortunate, this poor girl lost her life. Shadow Musu lost her life.
Peace be to our artist.
And today, the same people who were fighting their case, they are in power today. One of these people who sit on Spoon Network and talk nonsense with confidence. I talk to some of these people personally behind the scene. They make me believe that they get evidence that Jefferson Kochi was the one who sent Valitre to get rid of Musu Scott. And today, the rescue government is in power. These people are no longer talking about coming to prove anything against Jefferson Kochi or against Valitre. We witness or exceed year in this country. Once somebody went and kidnapped with their boyfriend and lied and said they were raped, which is Justina Taylor. Let me say today openly, Valitre, you my dingo brother. To err is human, to forgive is divine. I want to openly apologize to you today on my platform for accusing you falsely. You had nothing to do with what happened at Global Musu Company. The people who get evidence against you, let them come and prove it. Enough is enough where somebody will just jump up because they want to get political relevant and just create their own story at the end of the day. You ask them to come prove it.
Then you get the power now.
No, none to you. And you know why the government lost that case? Because CDC, they mind their emotions. Oh, Coach, you were accused. Our government were accused. They just went. They jumped. They jump up. They went. They sentenced that woman. She and the four defendants. They was to leave that case open. Don't touch Global Musu Scott. Don't touch our people. Leave that case open for the Unity Party government to come. Let them be the one to investigate that case. But because CDC and their immature behavior today make the state, we lost that case. I want to openly apologize to Valitre and to Jefferson Tamakuchi. When may you vet my statement, may you vet here, go and prove to the court, the people who were sitting on Spoon Network. Later, I got to know that whole thing was just somebody that came from the blue moon to just come up with that statement. Everybody started running with it. I dare you, nobody, all the people are making big mouth on Spoon Network. None of them get evidence to prove.
You're not in the room. What is discussing?
None of them get that evidence. I challenge you today. The government are in power. That the government you offer to come to power. You come and prove it. But yet still, Liberians, we don't learn. We don't learn. We saw Justina Taylor lying on social media how she was raped, how she was legit. Could not with her own boyfriend, what she used to follow for them to go on operation. At the end of the day,
Liberians, let's take calls. Let's hear you.
What I do went to go
0776104040 500-104, and we will also
the one baka Benin, the whole country shaking. Let me see what I look for that one.
Yeah, the whole baka. I think I should have that music. I think I downloaded it. Was it on something? Let me talk to Amos first.
Yeah, call them.
We can. Okay, so Amos is live on the line. Amos, good morning.
Hello, how you doing?
Morning.
Yeah, good morning again.
So I'm sure you're following up on the conversation this morning. Valitre, a man you claim to know better, accused during the previous administration of sponsoring up or ensuring the death of Chala Musu. Now case have somersaulted. One of the runners in this entire story is now confessing. What's your take? What do you know about Valitre?
Thank you, Hagar, and thank you, Abu. You know, that is why our country keep retrogressing, because of lies, hate, and you just name it. I know Valitre to my fingertip. Okay, this is a man who fears God and his religion. You may say he's not educated, you may say he knows nothing, but when it comes to his faith, he believes in his faith. And that's why this brother has been so powerful throughout the revolution to today. It beat my imagination that a butt naked can be celebrated in Liberia today over a valley teller. This is a man who led the forces 1994 to capture Banga that forced the former president to sign a peace deal to come to Monrovia. When Banga fell, 1994, it was because of Valley Teller. Even the late Alhaji Chief Command said that Valley Teller should be persecuted because he led his own troop on new to the authority to go to Banga. And he said the reason why he did it was to force President Taylor to come to the peace talk. Banga fell. The very God naked that has been celebrated today all came to Banga 1994 under the name because they saw Unimo in Banga at the time. To be precise, Unimo K. Because by then, the two Unimo have split. It was K and J then. So I see people celebrating God naked today and Valley Teller is being pushed under the bus. This guy should have been a national hero in Liberia to force the former president to come to Monrovia for the peace deal. Along with the late PYJ that were killed in Carleton, that were people from Carleton, carried to Tottenham Bay, during the Lord peace deal, and he was executed in Tottenham Bay. When I heard about the Shalom Musu case, I called Jeff. I said, Jeff, you guys should not sit there and allow this brother to be prosecuted falsely. And I want to use that minute to thank Councillor Arthur Johnson for standing for Valley Teller. Liberians, we have been deceived so long. There are many confessions that will come out. Okay? So Valley Teller today being lied on and said, let me end with this one. When the Taylor administration was being attacked by Lord, they will take their same Valley Teller to come in defense of the Mandingos. When the former president made a statement, we will fight from door to door. That statement was misconstrued by Hurricane within the Taylor administration.
Okay.
To go after the Mandingos. They will take Valley Teller to go on the ATU base, state training to defend his tribe. And this brother will take the first mission Valley Teller will ever go on was to recapture Zozo. When the great Gogala on the Popolu Highway was being seized by Lord.
All right, Amos going into a history mood now. Thank you, Amos. We'll find time. Hello, good morning.
Good morning to Freedom once again. This is Alfonso Camara. I want to congratulate the Lily Studio team.
No, she's not in studio. We are playing
audio.
video.
It's audio.
Yeah.
It's audio. Okay, thank you. Because the story of Valley Teller and that of
Jefferson Koji.
That story went wow to the entire country and internationally. People believe that story. And I think this is time Valley Teller and that of Jefferson Tamakochi to take that people and sue those people, more especially Spoon Network. Spoon Network was the was propaganda scheme of that case, of that allegation that today has come on to be false allegation that it had no protection, it had no connection, it had no magnet,
correct, it had no kinetic energy.
So I believe that
thank you. It had no potential energy, it had no kinetic energy. Thank you very much, my brother. Hello, David King, let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning, my brother.
I know you've been calling me on my direct number. My phone is away from me. Sorry.
I know. Yeah. Abu, thank you so much. You know, I know Valley Teller very well. You can have everything you say about Valley. Valley don't know English. He never went to school, but he went to Arabic school. Currently, as we speak, Valley Teller teaching Arabic in Brovie. All right? Valley Teller is a religious person. Valley knows about the religion very well, and he respects that. You don't play with religion. So people made up story. At the time, some of us came out, we said, no, the war is over. All of the Victoria you displaying out there, it was during the war time. But after the war, Valley had transition. Valley is
he's a classroom teacher. No?
Currently, he teaching Arabic in Brovie at the Arabic school there. All right? Shah Abu Smauro, he can attest to that. All right? So for people to mount politics and to try to destroy one young man because of their own political feeling, I think it's a bad thing. What Martin is saying, that God have arrested her to come out with this kind of revelation. And I want the CDC as a political opposition now to not be emotional. We should follow every legal step but on the way to make sure that some of these things that were said yesterday, let us pursue it through the legal means. Because Gloria Mususka killed her daughter and they tried to make it look like Valley.
That Braga code you won't go to?
No, listen now. We'll not go to Braga code. It's a human rights issue, right?
All right. Thank you very much. Pursue the human right recourse. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yeah, this is Eugene, and I call from Capital Bypass.
Go ahead.
Abu, no confession. You can recall, Abu, when the Unity Party left government, Unity Party were in opposition, when it said the issue of St. Moses, I think the 3 missing boys.
The 3 missing boys. Yeah, that one did a second or again. They say that lie.
And confess and say no, nobody step up with them. The information minister, even the police director, took that case out. He said it was concluded. It was the first confession. Martino King and confess. Today, Martino is confessing. There'll be more confession. But we are waiting for that day concerning the auditors. And very soon, we strongly believe the kind of God I will serve. Very soon they will confess. More confession to come. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you very much. Ma Helena, let's hear you.
Yes. What, Abu? Look, I'm too happy. You know, our country people say, let me speak in crew first. Chona na sen your je.
So
English men say when they move war, they like a border with a that they like border with the people here now. They doing all these things. No God in heaven can't sleep. All the people that in full business, they voted them in power today. They will feel it, they will see it, and they will hear it. Jefferson Koshi them free. They pay the head, they happy.
They lie on the ball free and put the ball on for nothing sanction.
I say, and the whole world will hear it. And the shit now the place where they are, the ball girls are. I tell you, thank you, my children.
Thank you, my Helena. Come here, Alvin Whistle, you're live. Tough talking, firebrand, Alvin Whistle.
Comrade Abu Sharif, and comrade Higa.
Higa.
Yeah, the comrades interlocutors of my revolutionary and distinct honor.
That perfect key man. Man, always bring perfect key debate on the surface.
Come on,
but come go ahead.
I mean, I'm going put me
I got my man. Don't put it. Yeah, it's a more debate. No, but comrade, on a very serious note, let me quickly firstly appreciate you guys. You know, one of the reasons why I love Freedom FM is because you go for issues that are fundamentally significant to the contemporary politics of the day. And people are not talking about this issue. I see a lot of people back. What that guy has said in the podcast, those are dangerous, unpatriotic revelations of evil. And if you look at, yes, it's and I expect for, the society is not, politically conscious, there is the gullibility level of this country is high, and that's why we are allowed to slack just for a day. And you're not hearing recording any move. Trust me. If Freedom doesn't play the team, nobody else.
You can be assured we will play here.
Yeah, that the society is very functionally illiterate and gullible. This man, a group of criminals, a group of dangerous conspirators connect and concocted lies, put stories together and presented it. You know what I mean? To put people on sanction, on dangerous human rights records, on the issues of murder. And today, the perpetrators of these false and misinformation, the mischievous lies, are not coming out publicly to to declare their victims innocent. And we said in this country, and we call ourselves Christians. Today, what Jefferson Koji is going through, the trauma, the disgrace, the environment, what it has caused on his international reputation and his national reputation as well. You know what he's talking about here? You know what he's talking about here? These people should be beyond bars. These people should be beyond, because they would have taken this country back to civil war. Because you go after the level, this young man could have hung himself. I mean, could have committed suicide.
Suicide.
Honestly, he could have committed suicide.
These political tabula rasa.
Not only tabula rasa, but these macro nationalists and unscrupulous, unenlightened barbarians who are parading with false information. Two people should be placed behind bar. I'm very honest about this. I'm very emotional. I'm overly exasperated about this.
Thank you, Comrade.
And I think these hooligans, youngsters who are infiltrated our democracy with lies and propaganda are not coming out. And that's what sedition is. And we should not only say, oh, yeah, the guy, thank you for saying the truth. Thank you for saying the truth. Let God bless you. God bless who? God must bless somebody who should put on sanction. You put a young man on sanction. You know what I mean for for America to put you on sanction. You say, God must bless her for that. She ought to pay for the damages she caused for him. She ought to pay for the damages she caused for his reputation around the world. You ought to pay for the damages that young man life have been police. His young man life, his property have been confiscated. He cannot go anywhere in this country because of the lies that they put on together. You say, God must pray for all. You lie on voluntarily, you lie on decent people in this country in the name of politics. Here is the power. You have the power now. You have the government. What are you doing? The rescue mission for which you lie about. Are you coming up because you're frustrated they did not get a job? I'm too sure, Abu, if they have given this girl a job, she wouldn't have vomited this confession.
I believe so too.
Yeah. She frustrated the Harry Costa and other people like Prophet Kiden, who they did not get job to. They were used for clandestine political dangerous maneuvering.
No, but keep on saying you swear the people. I want to.
Yeah, they're going to get a guy job like Queen Johnson. They get not can all confess. But immediately after the Ramadan, they get confessed. That Ramadan got beating also. Nonsense.
Okay, Comrade. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, bro. We'll find time to talk more about these and others. Good morning.
Thank you, Mr. Sherry. Good morning. Jamaica, good morning.
Morning. Who's it? Thank God you on the line. My man. I got a debate schedule for you and my sister on Friday from 9 to 10.
The woman throw challenge to you.
So you know 9 o'clock.
Me are supporting my sister. You come and run away from here again.
Listen, 9 o'clock on
you in
Friday.
college, you running away from Kobo seller.
You know, I'll be in the mosque. But you know Friday, 9 o'clock can be in the mosque.
You want to come from 8 to 9?
That you can do the kutuba? All right, 8 to 9.
My man.
How you be running away from them when they be challenging publicly? Publicly, she challenging you running away.
Okay, so yeah, it's in that, right? If you want us to sit on the show, Marcy and myself, it should be a joint interview. You bring Kine, you bring Abraham Corson Will, and Winston Hammond. Then we will have the interview.
Marcy won't take you one-on-one. Nobody going to send you. Two of you sit down here, you take each other on one-on-one. You won't speak of broken English, you speak your university English. But it's about the reasoning.
No issue.
So you ready for Friday?
No, but Friday, Abu, I won't go anywhere.
No, my man, 8 to 9, we can do it. 8 to 9. Don't worry, I will drop you to the mosque.
Yeah.
No, when you come to the office, I will drop you to the mosque.
No, pick me up on Jakarta.
By the time you come to town, you can be ready. I can come by 5.
I'll be ready. I will be ready. Can you call me? I'll come.
All right, I will call you. I will bring you here. We'll do the debate. I want my sister side.
So the point I call, you know, it is important that the Ministry of Justice will take charge of some of those cases before them. Now, we saw the reawakening of the auditor, the auditor that was killed in the last year. I think the government reawakened that case, and the one that has to do with Gloria Mususko. So those cases that are involving with the state, they bring out to see how best they can resolve some of those issues. Because it has to do with the character and the image of Liberian citizens. You understand? It has a political side. Let me agree, it has a political side. But the Ministry of Justice had those cases on the docket. they have to reawaken to those, because mind you, in fact, even those who are involved, they have to see how best they can reach the Ministry of Justice to reawaken those cases so they can come to a solutions. Because if it linger in the sky, those things, it have a negative impact on even the state and those individuals that are involved. So I urge them to come out, see how best they can reawaken those cases so it can be heard, so that we can resolve some of those things.
But what does Martina's revelation, or if you make confession, speaks to you?
The Ministry of Justice have to be proactive.
All right, thank you very much. This is it. But indeed, this is truly. Let me take two more calls on the regular line because our time is actually up. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Chief. Good morning.
Fine. Yes, I am Ismail PT David, the person of Nimakari. I'm calling from Bozo Island. You know, I'm so regretting that people that perfect key will come and swear people because you don't have to give them a voting card, they put deny from registering. Nimakari is a Samaswaro country. The reason why some of our immigration is because we do their ocean in Lima country. In Lima or Lemirone or Sano or Grambata country, some of one be Morovia. But because it is a counterfeit and the government seat of the country, so we have to get out of country Morovia. Let me tell you this. Lima is a great country. We don't need to the perfect key to be senator or representative.
No. The men are citizens. They may have the right to participate in election. No, Ishmael, I disagree with you on that. It's left with the citizen to vote or not. But you can't deny the man his right. Yeah.
Being a citizen is to have moral.
No. You don't judge the man. No, you don't judge the man. If you think you are moral, don't vote for the man. So you support Kogan moving the man from on the list? No, but the man say Kogan moving from on the list. You say you support that one?
The reason why Kogan and they're accepting that because maybe they got the same voting card. So, for me, even my chicken, even my can't vote for Kogan. They don't want private key. Private key, that's someone who can't say if you want people to say what
So the way they take the man money now, you say you support the fact that they take the man money, they take the money from
that's the law. That's the law.
Okay.
And
the law too allow the man to participate as a citizen. So the law say that only moral people can participate. They are no. The law says citizen above 18. And vote. Then about 35, you can run for Senate. Okay. He's already cool. And I meant you swear away. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, you know, the lawyers, everybody here, there's no man. So, I mean, I know the law, the information probably, information has to do that. If you have spent the amount of time that want to contesting. So, and I'm really street of Matiwa or whatever, but we take all the carbon that is short people more and say that, I don't know, that's what I mean, the senator. But people are able to the issue. You know, it's so sad and frustrating for able to see kind of difficult government work right now, no job retention. But yeah, even to go into it, difficult because of no and president to like going to pay for
the president to you. Thank you very much. Well, these revelations and confession, Hagar, are serious.
Very serious, and I think it is. I think I will go with my man who had said to me, who said there's a need for the government to reopen some of these cases, and I think I will call on the CDC in general to ensure that at least they push the government to reopen these cases because it has something terrible to do with the repetition of the government and hierarchy.
You think the government has not reviewed the cases? The government announced that they were reviewing the auditors. Do you get any update?
The fight.
They see the facts, but they use these things as political weapon. They don't want to disarm themselves of the political weapon. That's what you have to understand. That politics are play. When the government comes at that time to exonerate the accused, right? They will be disarming themselves of a very viable political tools. So after reviewing the facts, seeing the evidence, and knowing fully well the moment, because they tested the water with the 3 missing boys. Now you know how many people felt disappointed when they lied about the 3 missing boys, and they themselves went and published to the wall in Liberian that the 3 missing, they got missing and nobody killed them. When they lied that somebody collected them and carried them to President Weah Horse, and then they were sodomites, they were this. Finally, the same people come to power, they review, they did their investigation to go over, they exonerated Abraham, and Mr. Simose, right? So this is where we are. So you think they want to go to the auditors? The auditors thing is like a trump card for them.
And I think this is where again I come in to believe what the men of God from Nigeria said, that this country will experience calamity. The reason is, Abu, for every time they say the devil can give anything free. For every time you use like the government, the current government now, like they use hits. They had to play with blood and things to ensure that they depopularize the previous government just so they can have the opportunity. So all of these things now, the blood is coming now to speak. And once the blood speaks, the blood is speaking against the government, and the government is in charge of our country. So Liberians, you expect more calamity. When you listen to the finance minister telling us we have to pray, Abu, he's seeing this from a spiritual perspective and not just the physical and economic perspective that we all are looking at it from. He's looking at this because he's the one who is there. You listen to the former finance minister who said they were after his life. You think why? They were after his life because all of these things that happened in the past now, they are coming back to play in. And this is
so the spirits are haunting them.
Yeah.
And then we have to go home. The DJ's hero is on our back. And this is how we conclude the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9, the People's Station. Tomorrow we are going to be here fresh, beaming, with energy to engage you on other critical issues in the country. My name is Abu Sharif, and of course, Hagar Gonda was here. Until we see you, do have a wonderful time from the nation's capital. Bye-bye.